today we will discuss Poisson's bracket. So Poisson's bracket is a special type of a relation between any two dynamical variables or functions of any holonomic system which is found to remain invariant under any canonical transformations. So here we will need two variables which are dynamical variables. So we will take two variables u and v. So for any two variables u and v, and these variables are function of p, q and t. Both u and v are function of momentum, position and time. Then the Poisson's bracket of this u and v is given by, it is denoted by square bracket u v. So this is read as Poisson's bracket of u v. Okay. So Poisson's brackets of u and v, its definition is summation over I. It is defined as dou u upon dou qi into dou v upon dou pi minus dou u upon dou pi into dou v upon dou qi. If you observe this, no need to by heart this, you can easily remember by a trick. So trick is, here it is a Poisson bracket of u and v. So you have to write u and v in the same order for both the terms. Okay. So dou u and dou v. Now derivatives with respect to first position and momentum, and for second term exchange these two terms, that is first write momentum and then write position, and due to exchange there will be negative sign between these two terms. So no need to by heart. Suppose here there is Poisson's bracket of a and b, then you have to write summation over I, dou a, here dou b, and this will be with respect to q and p minus again dou a and dou b as it is, and here there will be exchange of p and q, therefore negative sign. So in this way you can remember this Poisson's bracket. So it is also in other way, it is also written as Poisson's bracket of u and v, and these are function of since q and p, that is with respect to q and p. So this is read as Poisson's bracket of u and v with respect to q and p is written as dou uv upon dou qi pi. So this is another way to write Poisson's bracket. Now there are some useful identities related to Poisson's bracket. We will study and prove these identities one by one. First identity is Poisson's bracket of any two dynamical variable is anti-commutative. Means anti-commutative means what? If here you are calculating Poisson's bracket of u and v, then it will be equal to minus of Poisson's bracket of v and u. Means if you exchange this position, there will be negative sign. This means Poisson's brackets are anti-commutative. So by using definition, you know that Poisson's bracket of uv is given by this formula. This is very important formula. This is definition of Poisson's bracket. So you have to use this each time. So now we will use this definition. So by definition, this Poisson's bracket will be summation dou u upon dou qi, dou v upon dou pi minus dou u upon dou pi, dou v upon dou qi. Now here what we will do, we will exchange position of u and v, and if you have to do this by property of partial derivative, if you are exchanging these variables, then there will be negative sign. So I am exchanging these two with each other and also these two with each other. Therefore both will have negative sign, that I am writing common. I am taking negative sign common. So we will get here summation over, now exchange u and v with each other. So instead of u we will have v upon this as it is into, now instead of v you will have u upon dou pi. Similarly for this term also dou v upon dou pi into dou u upon dou qi. We just exchange these partial derivatives and partial variables. We exchange this variable, and for this commonly we have taken negative sign outside the bracket. Now if you observe just this underlined part, according to definition, this is definition of Poisson's bracket of u, v and u. For u and v, this is Poisson's bracket's definition. But if you observe this will give us minus Poisson's bracket of v and u. So hence we can say that this Poisson's bracket is anti-commutative. So here we have proved our first identity. Now second identity is that Poisson's bracket of u with u is 0. How? Let's prove this. By definition, Poisson's bracket of u with u, here what will be definition now? Dou u upon dou qi, dou u upon dou pi minus, now just exchange these two, that means dou u upon dou pi minus dou u, into, here there is multiply sign, dou u upon dou qi. And if you observe this is nothing, this will give us 0. This subtraction will become 0 because it is subtraction of two same terms. So this subtraction comes to be 0. Hence we can say that Poisson's bracket of u with u is 0. So this is second identity. Now we will discuss third one. So this third identity is if c is constant, that is c is not function of p, q and t, means with respect to p, q and t, c is not changing. So its derivative, we can't take its derivative. Its derivative with respect to p, q and t is 0. So c is constant with respect to these three variables. We have to prove that Poisson's bracket of cu and v is equal to Poisson's bracket of u and cv, and this is equal to c into Poisson's bracket of u and v. So to prove this, first we will find Poisson's bracket of cu and v. So by definition of Poisson's bracket, this bracket is taken as summation over, now dou cu upon dou qi, dou v upon dou pi minus dou, this as it is, cu upon, exchange this variable, dou pi dou v upon dou qi. So this is the definition. Now since this c is constant, okay, since this c is constant, we can take its position over here. It won't matter, means value of this partial derivative will not change if you exchange that constant, that is dou u upon dou qi. I will take this c to v. So we will write here dou cv upon dou pi minus, same for this, dou u upon dou pi dou cv upon dou qi. And by definition of Poisson's bracket, this is nothing but Poisson's bracket of u and c into v. So we have proved half part of our identity. Now we have to prove the remaining part. Now again we will consider this step. So here if you consider this step, you can take this constant outside the bracket, right? Or also you can consider this step and you can take this constant outside the bracket. So if you take constant outside, you will get c into summation. Consider this or this step, it won't matter. So if you take this c outside, what is remaining? Dou u upon dou qi, dou v upon dou pi minus dou u upon dou pi, dou v upon dou qi. And this is nothing but the definition for Poisson's bracket of u and v. Hence, we have proved all these three terms, that is Poisson's bracket of Cu with and V is equals to Poisson's bracket of U and Cv, and this equals to that constant into Poisson's bracket of U and V. Now let's discuss fourth identity. Fourth identity is that Poisson's bracket of U and some constant C is equals to 0, where this C is again constant. So if C is constant, let's find this Poisson's bracket. So we will again use definition of Poisson's bracket. So according to definition, this Poisson's bracket is nothing but summation over I dou u upon dou qi dou c upon dou pi minus dou u upon, exchange this, dou pi dou c upon dou qi. And you know that since C is constant with respect to Q, P and T, means it is not function of Q, P and T. This means derivative of C with respect to both P and Q will be 0. Hence, this is equals to 0. Hence, we have proved that Poisson's bracket of U and C is 0. Now, let's discuss fifth identity. Fifth identity is that this Poisson's bracket is also satisfy the distributive property. So there are two ways of distributive property. Let me write first. So Poisson's bracket also satisfies distributive properties. It is written in two ways. Poisson's bracket of U plus V and W is equal to Poisson's bracket of U and W plus V and W. And second property is Poisson's bracket of U and VW is equals to Poisson's bracket of U and V into W plus V into Poisson's bracket of U and W. I will show you proof of first distributive property, and second you have to prove by your own. It is for your self study, or you can do by your own. So let's discuss first distributive property, and for this it is taken as Poisson's bracket of U plus V and W. So according to definition of Poisson's bracket, this can be written as summation over I dou by dou Q of this first term, which is U plus V, into dou W upon dou Pi, minus, now just exchange these two with each other, that is dou U plus V upon dou Pi into dou W upon dou Qi. So here we apply the definition of Poisson's bracket. Now if you observe here, we will solve these two derivatives. So here if you solve this, it will be derivative of U plus derivative of V with respect to Q into this. Means I can write this as summation over I dou U upon dou Qi plus this will be multiplied with dou W upon dou Pi plus dou V upon dou Qi into dou W upon dou Pi, minus again now here dou U upon dou Pi into this dou W upon dou Qi. Since it is bracketed, this is multiplied to both U and V. Same for this, minus again dou V upon dou Pi into dou W upon dou Qi. So this is the distribution. Now what we will do, we will group two terms together. So here I will group this first term and third term, and then I will group second and last term, and I will write summation separately for both terms. Means we will get here summation of dou U upon dou Qi into dou W upon dou Pi minus dou U upon dou Pi dou W upon dou Qi plus, for this summation over I, we will write separately. Now this term dou V upon dou Qi into dou W upon dou Pi minus this remaining dou V upon dou Pi dou W upon dou Qi. Now if you observe this first and second term separately, you will get the idea by definition of the Poisson's bracket. This first term is nothing but Poisson's bracket of U and W plus sign as it is, and second is nothing but the definition of Poisson's bracket of V and W. So if you observe, this LHS is equal to RHS. So this is our LHS, that is U plus V and W, Poisson's bracket of U plus V and W. Hence we have proved first distributive property. Now second you have to do by your own. In second, what you will do? You will apply definition of Poisson's bracket over here, and then here there was addition. We take derivative for addition. Here there is multiplication. So use here product rule for derivative, and by using this you can group the terms according to these two terms, so that you will get that definition of these two terms. So it is easy, solve by your own. The sixth identity is that the Poisson's bracket satisfies the partial derivatives of, suppose you have partial derivative of a Poisson's bracket of U and V, that means dou by dou t of Poisson's bracket of U and V. So this will be equal to Poisson's bracket of dou U by dou t and V plus Poisson's bracket of U and dou V upon dou t. So to prove this, we will take LHS, which is dou by dou t of Poisson's bracket of U and V. So first I will keep this dou by dou t as it is, and here we will use definition of Poisson's bracket, which is summation over I dou U upon dou Qi dou V upon dou Pi minus dou U upon dou Pi into dou V upon dou Qi. Now here we will take derivative of this bracket with respect to t. So if you observe here, there is product of two terms, two variable U and V. So first we will keep one variable constant and taking derivative of other and added with the vice versa term. That is, we will use here product rule for derivative. This means now first I will take derivative of U, that is dou by dou Qi, and derivative of U with respect to t will be dou U upon dou t, and this dou V upon dou P as it is, that is dou V upon dou Pi. So I will write this summation outside. Now for what will be second term? Now we will keep this U constant and we will take derivative for V, that is we will get here dou U upon dou Qi into dou by dou Pi of this V, that is dou V upon dou t. Similarly for this term also minus. Now we will take first derivative of U. So this dou by dou Pi as it is, and derivative of U will be dou U upon dou t into this dou V upon dou Qi as it is. And second term is, here since there is minus, it will become minus. Now for second term, U will be constant and take derivative of V, dou by dou Qi as it is, and derivative of V is dou V upon dou t. Now here again I will group two terms together. This first term is grouped with third term and second term is grouped with last term. So if we grouped it and write summation separately, we will get summation of dou by dou Qi dou U upon dou t into dou V upon dou Pi minus this term, that is dou by dou Pi dou U upon dou t into dou V upon dou Qi. plus summation over I. Now subtraction of these two terms, that is dou u upon dou qi into dou by dou pi of dou v upon dou t minus this term, that is dou u upon dou pi dou by dou qi into dou v upon dou t. And now if you observe this both summation term, this first term is written as Poisson's bracket of dou u upon dou t and v, and this second term is written as Poisson's bracket of u and dou v upon dou t according to definition of Poisson's bracket. So I can write this LHS dou by dou t of Poisson's bracket u and v as summation of Poisson's bracket of dou u upon dou t and v, and second term will be u and dou v upon dou t. So this is proof for the sixth identity. And the last identity is that for any three dynamical quantities, let's say u, v and w, these all are function of p, q and t. This relation holds good. Now what this relation tells you, let's first take here in this relation the cyclic order is maintained. So if you observe this relation, it is Poisson's bracket of u with Poisson's bracket of v and w, means Poisson's bracket of u with Poisson's bracket of v and w. Now plus second, it is Poisson's bracket of v and it is Poisson's bracket with w and u, means v, w and u, and for third it is Poisson's bracket of w and Poisson's bracket of u and v, means cyclic order is maintained, and if you took addition of all these three terms, it is equal to 0. So this famous identity is specially named by a name of scientist which is known as Jacobi's identity. So this is known as Jacobi's identity, and for this proof, to prove this identity, we will take one separate lecture on the proof of this Jacobi's identity. So Poisson's is also name of scientist. On the honor of him, the bracket is known as Poisson's bracket, and this is also the name of scientist. On the honor of him, it is known as Jacobi's identity. So this will be proved in next lecture.